All right, guys, we got Matthew Loop here. He's a buddy of mine, been in a mastermind with me. The unique guy as far as his career trajectory and getting into marketing and everything he's doing. He and I did a call about what he's doing with ChatGPT, how it works for blue collar guys to really rank and how to get leads on it.
It's funny, a year ago, I was looking at my wife. She was over there on the couch and she used ChatGPT pretty much every day. And I saw her use it for actual search, not just to try to be efficient or to write scripts or stuff like that, but she was searching for, I don't remember if it was a plumber or some other local business. And I stared at her for 10 minutes and I said, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And right now, even the smaller guys can compete with the bigger brands because it is very early adopter status. And it's 2026, you all know that. And we as business owners need to communicate and market like it's the world we actually live in. And we saw it with social media, but now it is coming to AI search. So you need to have a very large presence online. And the reality is Google search clicks are evaporating. The best example I like to give for this is picture you had a very busy coffee shop, New York City. Thousands of people pass your coffee shop every single day. And all of a sudden, people are ordering lattes, donuts, whatever they're getting. Business is great. And then one day, some jerk installs an espresso machine and starts giving out muffins outside of your business. And that's exactly what's happening with AI right now. Those Google clicks are being rerouted to AI engines. But the whole point is, if you want to put dollars, like real dollars in your bank account right now, you got to go initially where the market share is. And so if you look by platform, ChatGPT, depending on the source again, 64 to 68%. So let's call it 70% of the market share itself. You should start there. Search no longer consists of those 10 blue links. You can go all over the media and find what's happening in AI and how it's just dominating, or it's challenging Google, I should say. This one from Forbes was pretty interesting because it was a study that showed the conversion rate is 9 times better than Google. This chart basically shows how ChatGPT hit 1 billion daily searches 9 years faster than Google, and it's on pace to match Google's current scale by 2030. I think, personal opinion, ChatGPT search is the hottest thing in marketing right now, and you've got to know how the algorithm works and the precise ranking factors so you can be on top of the AI, so it actually recommends you. And I could show you texts that I get every single week from clients. They're like, hey man, I just got my first client from ChatGPT, or my agency recommends us now. I've been doing this a long time, couple decades. I originally started to build my practice with a little social network called MySpace, of all things. It's interesting how things evolve. And I was just messing around with friends and I was like, yeah, this is pretty powerful stuff, this social media world. And this skill, just like social media, if you dial it in, it's a really powerful skill set. It pays you for life. And I encourage you to let my story inspire you, because you can absolutely do the same thing and create a massive impact in the world. So in terms of like early market stuff, again, I get goosebumps when I talk about it because we are, in my opinion, very early adopter status with it. But historically, small business owners in general, even if they see something, they see a trend, they're just in the weeds a lot. So it has to hit their eyesight over and over again. And I really hope that doesn't happen to you on this one, because I saw Google AdWords when it started, Facebook ads when it started. I've been into some interesting places and history repeats itself. But I say that just because you think your own ChatGPT window is private, I don't believe that's the case. And I believe, just from what I've done and helped other people do, that you can connect the dots for ChatGPT sometimes. That doesn't mean you can say, hey, I'm the best roofer in Atlanta, Georgia, because I've done this and that. That doesn't mean you can actually persuade it that way, but you can influence what it actually will put on the results. I would strongly recommend you have the paid version. It's only $20 a month, and it gives you a lot more features, more in-depth analysis and search. So use it like an executive assistant and or consultant. You need to make sure the AI knows that you've been featured on those, because it's credibility and it can help you rank higher. You should rank in the AI engines just like you would rank on Google for those. And there's massive differences between ChatGPT and Google. So you have to know those differences. And then what ChatGPT did, it gave a gold, silver, and a bronze to the gold doctor, the silver doctor, and the bronze. And he was the bronze. And he's, oh my gosh, I don't want to be a bronze doctor. But it's very fascinating how these results can sway somebody's opinion based on the pricing, based on the insurance, based on a lot of different factors. If you don't have recent reviews and chat's telling people to do that, you're screwed. And commit to 5 reviews a week if possible. Get some of your best clients to just copy and paste their review over onto Facebook, or to some of these other channels. I promise you that will help you and give you more traction in the AI search rankings. AI ranking dust on top of it, and you might see results a lot faster. If you just run ads, I don't consider that, and the search engines don't either. That's not a large digital footprint. Now, Google can see that, Facebook, yes, but I'm talking about organic wise. And in the perfect world, you have to have the organic dialed in plus the paid advertising to have a very multi-layered approach, because the more of those links out to credible sources or mainstream sources, the AI engines like ChatGPT look at your site as more credible and give you more authority. And I always say when it comes to social media marketing or AI, complexity is the enemy of profitability. You get one system in place first, you get it zoned in. Let's say it's the Facebook reviews or Angie reviews or whatever, and you're rocking and rolling and getting those regularly. Boom, you can always stack another layer on top of it. But you don't need any sophisticated, crazy funnels to make any of this work. And I can share with you some pretty interesting case studies of people like, oh my gosh, now we're getting like 5 calls a week from ChatGPT. 15 to 20% of all your business coming from ChatGPT right now, that's what you probably could be getting. Could potentially be more, but it's just how big search has shifted.